Hello. Okay. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Feeling sleepy? Tired? All right. So let's start. How many of you are here are business owners? Please raise your hand. I can see almost like 70s, 80%. Okay. Almost every one of you. How many of you has a website for your business? Now I see a drop rate. You can see, right? Okay. So our drop rate is almost around 50%. Let's see. The agenda for today's session, this small presentation, I've got just 20-30 minutes in my hand, so I cannot cover everything. If you have any queries, you can ask me personally after the session. So let's start. What is digital marketing? So digital marketing is actually, the marketing is reaching out to potential customers and reaching out to potential customers with digital technology is digital marketing. See, the marketing fundamentals remains the same. It's all the technology that helps the marketing is the digital marketing as a whole package. Okay. So now, if you see, in the traditional marketing, there were TV, newspaper, print, billboards, hoarding, all those marketing channels were there. They're my traditional marketing channels. Nowadays, we must have seen like the social media, the search engine marketing, the search engine optimization, the display ad networks. These are the new age marketing techniques. So if I ask between a TV show or a Netflix, which one is digital? Netflix is digital and TV is electronics, as it is clearly mentioned over there. Why do we call Netflix a digital and TV is not? Any answer? Interaction. Internet. On the move. Okay. I'm getting so many answers. Okay. Let me give you one final answer. It is digital because they are tracking my personal data, each and every activity that I'm doing. And based on those activity, they are targeting ads to me. Okay? Because of this one factor. Whatever activity we are doing on our mobile phone or on our desktop, everything is getting tracked. So please keep your phone aside and listen to me. Okay. So it's digital because everything is getting tracked. Whatever activity that you do, when you open your mobile app, you scroll through different pages or screen, they are tracking everything. Now, why? When I say why, there are three main reasons. As a business owners, the marketing or the digital marketing is very crucial to us because the India, there is like 37% penetration on digital platform now, and you can imagine the 37% of 130 million or 30 crore population. Okay, it is very cost effective. Do you know like how much does it cost to place an ad on TV, maybe on a Saas Bahu serial?
10 lakhs.
How much?
10 lakhs.
10 lakhs. Do you know how much do you pay for one view on YouTube as an ad?
Few hundreds.
One view, just one view. 17 paise. Just for 17 paise, you can get one view. So for example, if you want to reach out to 1,000 people, you have to just pay 170 rupees. So it is very cost effective. And just because it is tracking my each and every data, it has a better targeting, precise targeting. You can target a particular person in Jayanagar having interest in football. So Google will track the browsing history of that user, like what are the different types of website he is visiting every day, what are the searches he's making on Google, what are the types of video he watches on YouTube, what are the different apps he has stored in his mobile. Based on that, he can figure out what is his interest in. So you can precisely target any customer. But when I say these 2 points, there is one major factor, and that is highly measurability of digital marketing. When you do digital marketing, you can track each and everything of an user. So it's all cookie-based measurement. You can attach IDs to a particular visitor, and you can track like what that particular user is searching, going to a page, how many pages he is visiting, through what channel he's coming to your website. You can measure each and everything, the entire journey of a particular user. So these are the 3 reasons for which I say you should always go for or opt for a digital marketing. There is one more point. How many of you have done management or MBA? You must have gone through the Kotler's funnel. You must have read the Kotler's funnel. When we do marketing, these are the 3, this is the marketing funnel. We first create awareness, and then when we create awareness, people start considering you and they have that intention of purchase. And after they have the intention of purchase, they purchase your product. That is the basic marketing funnel. So let's say, for example, when I was young, there was a TV ad about the Pepsodent. And while watching that ad, my dad made up his mind, like, let's purchase Pepsodent this month. And then he went to the shop and he purchased Pepsodent that very month. So first it was the awareness, then he started considering or had the intention to purchase, and then he finally purchased the product. But if you see the traditional marketing channels like the TV or a newspaper or a billboards, it all act at this particular point. They just create the awareness, nothing beyond that. Can you measure how many people are actually buying your product after watching an ad on television? No, you can't do that. But if you go to digital marketing, there are various channels like Facebook, YouTube, mobile apps. You must be seeing so many ads appearing on your mobile apps. So you can create awareness through all these different platforms and yet track how many people clicked on your ad and visited your website and purchased your product. You can measure each and everything. So at the awareness level, there is a Facebook, there is a YouTube, there is a mobile app targeting. But when people have any intention to purchase, so for example, if you want to buy a new mobile phone, what do? You search on Google. That's it. If you have any intention to purchase, you search on Google. So you have digital SEO or an SEM, search engine optimization, search engine marketing. So anything related to Google marketing. All right, you have visited my website, you have searched for the product, and somehow you left it in the cart. You must be purchasing on Amazon. If you leave it on the cart, what do? They keep on sending you emails. They keep on chasing you through remarketing on Facebook and other platforms. So something like emails and remarketing, using emails and remarketing, you can follow up a particular visitor and ask for the purchase. So you see, the digital has intervention on all these 3 steps, whereas the traditional marketing has only one intervention, that too at the awareness level. That's why I say, like, Google, the digital marketing is more preferred marketing channel or marketing medium than traditional marketing these days. All right. Let's clear some basics. In the digital world, there are 2 things. One, which we call the asset. The asset is something that we own and all the information is available over there, whatever products or services that I'm selling. So in the asset category, we have got websites and apps. So if you have a website or an app, that is your asset. And then you try to promote that particular asset through various channels. So I have categorized the assets versus the channels here. Can I have some water? Okay, now, so my assets are websites and app, and my channels are, the most famous one nowadays is Facebook, paid and unpaid. You can promote your business through Facebook without paying any money, little bit, and with paying money. Okay. Similarly on YouTube. On YouTube, you can create your own channel and let people come to your YouTube channel and showcase your information. Whereas you can pay money to YouTube and throw ads to other YouTube viewers. Similarly, you have search engine optimization. This is the most crucial marketing channel because this does not cost you any money. And if you there on the top of the Google search, you'll be there for quite some time and you'll start generating more business. So that is search engine optimization. Then you also have search engine marketing. On Google, if you search for something, you see 4 ads appearing on the top. They are all search engine marketing results. You pay money to Google to be on the top of the Google search. So that is search engine marketing. Search engine optimization is any result after the ad. That they are like the free listing. Then display ad network. If you visit any website nowadays, you see the ads appearing as a banner ad, as a tower ad on those websites. So they are called the display ads. This is very important, or this is one of the great mediums to create awareness for your brand, for your product. Let me give you an example. Back in 2014 December, Xiaomi launched their first mobile. What they did, they just created banners, or they just put the banners on various websites, various display websites, just showcasing 32 GB internal memory, 4 GB RAM, 2 GB RAM, just for 13,000 rupees. So they just created awareness using this display ad network. This three information was more than enough to crack the market. Okay, because at that point of time, the high-end mobiles were costing around 30,000 by Samsung S3 or Samsung Note. Xiaomi cracked that market with display ad, with the clear communication. And then, of course, you have email marketing to follow up, to retain your customers and all. Okay, so these are the three things. These are the digital marketing channels for me. Okay, let's move on. How this digital marketing thing works. There are websites in the world. I would like break the website into two categories: a business-based website and a content-based website. For example, Policy Bazaar. What do they want from their website? Generate more business, right? Right? Okay. A website like Times of India or a Scoop Hoop, what do they want? They want more traffic. They want more visitors, more traffic. Okay, so the Policy Bazaar or any business-based website, what do? They display their ads on the websites who has higher traffic. Okay, and in return, they get the traffic to their website. So they pay the money, and in return, they get the customers to their website. These websites, they create content. These websites, they do the business. All right, so and in between, there is an ad exchange who regulates the entire process. Okay, so the advertiser pays the money, ad exchange keeps some bit of it, and rest everything is passed to the publisher or the websites. Now, these are like the top ad exchange now. The Google, if you use Google, you can trigger your ads on Google search, on YouTube search, on third-party websites, or on mobile apps. Excuse me. So if you just opt for the Google Ads advertising panel, these are the 4 ways, or these are the 4 places where you can trigger your ads directly. If you go to Facebook Ads Manager, if you run ads through Facebook, you can run your ads on Facebook, you can run your ads on Instagram, you can run your ads on the third-party websites, also on mobile apps. Okay, so Google and Facebook has almost like the similar type of services. There are other famous ad networks like Taboola and InMobi. InMobi is, by the way, an Indian company who is into mobile ad network. So Taboola always trigger your ads on the third-party websites, and InMobi on mobile apps. So these are the major ad networks in India, or major ad exchanges in India. Okay. Now, to start with the digital marketing, as a business owners, there are 5 things I require. Okay, as a business owners, what are the things that I would like to start with first? I need the objective. What is the objective of my business? Do I want to generate leads? Do I want to generate sales? Do I want to generate awareness? That's all. Okay, I'll give you an example. A company like Amity University. It's an university. What do they want? They want to generate more leads for their website, on their website, and then they do the calling and get the enrollment or the registrations done for their courses, right? So that is a complete lead generation business. Then you have got Amazon and the Flipkart and all the e-commerce website. What do they want? Sales, clearly sales. But a company like Parachute or a Dettol or Horlicks, What do they want? Just to create awareness. They don't want your leads. They don't sell anything from their website. Okay, so they just want to create the awareness for their website, for their brand. So first, you define what is the objective for your website, for your business. If it is leads, I have clearly mentioned over here, if it is leads, always go with the SEO, search engine optimization of your website, or search engine marketing, because these are the two things where people search for your business. They do search on the Google. Okay. If it is leads, if it is sales, if you want to sell your products, then either you can go for e-commerce SEO or Amazon SEO. You can sell your products directly on Amazon, or you can sell your product directly from your website. Also, you can run shopping ads on Google and shopping ads on Amazon. So Amazon is a major search engine nowadays for the products. Okay. So if your objective is sales, please focus on your e-commerce strategy, nothing else. But if your objective is just creating awareness, then YouTube ads, Facebook ads, and third-party display ads is very important. Now the question is, when there is no search for my product, so for example, if I'm launching a new kind of business, for example, Shubham, whatever product Shubham is selling here is a new kind of idea. Nobody is going to search for it, right? So Shubham has to first create the awareness for that product. And he has to go for all these marketing channels like YouTube, Facebook, and third-party display ad, and make people aware of the concept. So that is the whole idea. Now, once you have defined the objective, then define your target geography, which geography you want to target. That is based on your business possibilities. Okay. Then understand what bid and what budget you want to keep for your marketing spends. Okay. That is again very important, bids and budget. The most important thing is defining the target audience. So for example, if I want to sell a term insurance policy, what should be my targeting audience? My targeting audience will be aged between 20 to let's say 45, working in corporates, something like that. So you have to build the profile of that particular person who can be your probable customer. Alright, so defining your target audience is very important, and then creating the right communication. So just like the Xiaomi did, they mentioned 2 GB RAM, 32 GB memory just for 13,000 rupees. That was enough for them. Okay, so what communication you are communicating with, what ad copy you are showing it to your customer is very important. So if you can follow this, if you can create these 5 things, and then rest everything is software. Put it on Google, put it on Facebook, put it on Taboola, put it on InMobi, the fundamental structure remains the same. You have to just define these 5 points for your business. Rest everything is just the software. I'll give you a little bit gyan of search engine optimization, because some of you have a website and you must be struggling with your SEO as well. The most important point of search engine optimization is, do you know which keyword you want to rank for? Do you know which key? So for example, I have a business called Simply Digital, and I'm into digital marketing consultancy and training. So my keyword cannot be Simply Digital, because that's a brand keyword. I will obviously rank for that keyword in future. I should be targeting a keyword which my customers is searching. Something like digital marketing services in Delhi or digital marketing services in Bangalore. So first define the keyword, which keyword you want to target. Second, once you have defined your keyword, create one dedicated page for that. So that is called keyword and page mapping. Create one dedicated page for that. And then on that particular page, write minimum 2000 words content. Minimum 2000 words content. So if you search for any keyword like term insurance policy, Policy Bazaar or HDFC websites will appear on the top. And if you check the content, the amount of content they have written on their website is more than 8,000 words. Okay, so you have to write content, because at the end of the day, Google is a program. And for that program, you have to fit the keywords, you have to fit the words to program, so that your website becomes more searchable. So write minimum of 2000 words content, get the page ethics right, the title, the description, the speed, the images, the mobile responsiveness, the basic factors of SEO, and then start distributing the content. You take the link of your website and start putting on Facebook, start putting on Twitter, start putting on LinkedIn, start putting it on Reddit, Taboola, everywhere, so that more visitor will come to your website. And once more visitor will start coming to your website, Google will give you more value. That's all. Okay, so these are the various 5 points that I mentioned over here for the SEO. Now, when you start with the digital marketing, there are a few points that you have to keep in mind. Please define the right business KPIs for your business, and what metrics define those KPIs. So for example, my business KPIs are number of leads, because I am into training and service consultancy. So for me, the number of leads is very important. So I will try to calculate how many users I'm getting on my website and how many of them are actually fulfilling my business goals. And if they are not fulfilling my business goals, what are the pages they are visiting and where they are dropping off from my website. All these various type of metrics I would like to calculate for my business and then try to improve my entire website. Okay, so my primary funda is try to define the business KPIs and measure the right metrics. Second, for the SEO, and follow the best practices for the SEO, paid advertisement, email marketing. So for example, email marketing, most of the time we overdo the email marketing, and then my emails start landing in the spam folders. Please don't do that. Please follow the guidelines by the email industries. Okay, and always keep a check on bids and budget, because if you're not getting the right ROI, okay, you can go in loss. So don't overspend. Finally, I would like to tell you about something about Simply Digital. We are new age digital marketing training, audit and consultancy services. Started by IIT and IIM alumni. So I'm from IIT Delhi. My partner is from IIM Bangalore. We started this venture. We have worked with companies like Apple, Facebook, Hewlett Packard, LG, Future Generali, and many more other companies. Okay, so we do corporate training for them, we do audit for their marketing campaigns, we do consultancy for their business. So these are the various services that we are providing, and that's all. Like, if you have any question, I can answer you right away. These are my contact details.
Our daily life, our personality, our individuality is invaded.
Sorry?
Our personality, our individual confidentiality is invaded by these corporates.
Yes, sir. So we have to make sure we don't allow like all the access to cameras, microphones, contact details and everything. But unfortunately in India, we don't have that much strict rules and regulations. Okay, because if you go to US, you can just clearly say, okay, I don't want to give access to my camera or a microphone. All right. But so they will still give you the access to the rest of the app. Okay. But in India, if you don't give them, if you don't allow them, they will not give access to the entire app. So obviously we don't have that rules and regulations. So we have to like do something about it. Anymore? Yes. Yes, sir. Any kind of services. Yes, sir.
Slot did not come back and say 2 minutes for you. So we're getting both questions. So thank you for that. Really very insightful session. The only thing I want to understand is for a businessman or for a startup or for people who are let's say individual professionals, what would you suggest, outsourcing the digital marketing part or doing it in-house?
Okay. What the agency or the freelancer is doing, you won't be able to measure and understand it. So if you see my name, the name is Simply Digital, because when I started this company, that there was too many jargons about this marketing tips and tricks. It was so complicated and we tried to make it very simple. Okay. So the idea is, first you understand little bit of digital marketing and how can I keep a check on my marketing spends and the best practices. Just act like a air traffic controller. You outsource your work to agency, you outsource your work to freelancers, but please understand what are the best practices and are they following the best practices or not, or the guidelines or not, so that you can understand if they are making full out of you or not. Okay.
See, the whole idea of outsourcing and not outsourcing is content is king in digital marketing.
Yes, sir.
So when content is king, and we Indians have a beautiful English language, we kind of the language that we use in English normally, and the way we write our questions, the spellings and all, if the same thing goes into content and Google tracks it, I think it will go to a different world altogether. So what do we do about that?
So can you just repeat your question? Sorry, I'm so sorry.
See, basically when we do in-house and create content, the content that we create will be in our English, not in the UK or the US English. And Google tracks US and UK English.
Okay.
So when when I check out the Google Assistant also, it doesn't track my words properly, saying that I don't know what you said. So how do you
Okay, so
that?
voice assistant is still not that prominent in India, voice assistant, but if you just type something out, Google will give you the best result.
You should not write spellings, so what do we do about that?
Google has that algorithm, like Google can figure out what actually, so if you search with a spelling error, Google suggests you, did you mean this?
Search is fine, but when you create content and put it on your digital marketing
Yes,
strategy,
that's a problem. So
then that's a problem.
yes, sir, that's a problem. So when you are creating a content, there are like few guidelines. If you want, I can share it with you right now. So there are like 2000 words content I asked you to write, create keyword density of 2 to 4% with keyword proximity and keyword prominence with original content. So there are so many guidelines on content, but yes, I cannot share it right now. It will be a like 2 hours class right here. So yes.
How do you identify right digital marketer for your company? Because there are a lot many people who make a
That's very true. So ma'am, for that you have to understand what are the best practices of SEO, or what are the best practices of social media, what are the best practices of paid advertisement. And once you understand, so first you have to understand like how to do it. And then, so see, why do we hire a digital marketing agency? Because I'm a business owner, I don't have the time to work on my digital marketing. Okay, then I outsource my work so that they can help me do my work. But first I have to understand what is the best practices so that I can keep a check on them. And based on my understanding, I have to ask them whether they are fulfilling my needs or not. So for example, if you ask me to hire a digital marketing agency for my business, I would ask him, okay, my marketing budget every month is 1 lakh rupees. How many leads you are going to get me for that particular amount? So if he says, okay, I'm going to get you like 200 leads, I would clearly say, okay, there is another agency who is getting me 300 leads for the same amount. Okay, that through search queries or Google search. I will go for that particular person, because at the end of the day, my business has been run by the lead generation. Yes, definitely. Then I'll keep a check like through which keyword you will generate with those leads. So then comes the next question. So similarly, you have to understand what is my primary business KPI, and then deep digger and figure out who is the best agency for you. Yes.
Thank you so much, Anirban Naskar.
Thank you.
I think a very interactive session.
Where like Magic Bricks and all those people, they've just started their work, and then you were the first few people who actually.
What are the new avenues?
See, only Facebook and all is actually not really generating that kind of real business for us.
Okay. See, sir, if you want to generate leads, I never said the Facebook is the right channel. Facebook was the right channel for the awareness. It was clearly SEO and SEM. Okay.
We have done almost like whatever is possible in the market.
Okay.
But what next?
So now my question is, why Magic Bricks is doing better as compared to others, or 99 acres is doing better than others? Because if you search for any kind of property, they are on the top of the Google search, right? That's why they are generating more business. Now, if you want to compete with them, you have to get at that level of search engine optimization, search engine marketing. And then you have to figure out a way like, so what they're doing, they're just listing all the properties and they're creating huge amount of content for their website. So if you want to compete with them, just one property or 10 property will not suffice. You have to put more content on your website so that Google will give value to your content and start ranking you on the Google search. So this is a game of content. The more content that you have, more ranking will get.
Thank